This year, the automotive world is in a state of excitement. EICMA 2025 is a big stage for Kawasaki to showcase its biggest surprises. And here's a list of the most anticipated Kawasaki motorcycles at EICMA 2025.
After almost 20 years of absence, Kawasaki's legendary dual sport makes a strong comeback. Introducing the 2026 Kawasaki KLE 500. Once a fan favorite in the 90s, this lightweight adventure machine returns with a brand new design, updated powertrain, and features built for the modern explorer. At its heart lies a 451 cubic centimeter twin-cylinder engine, delivering around 45 horsepower at 9,000 revolutions per minute, paired with a 6-speed gearbox and a slipper clutch for seamless gear shifts on and off the road. This makes it perfectly suited for two licensed riders, offering the ideal balance between power and control. Built on a sturdy tubular steel frame, the KLE 500 is equipped with Kayaba suspension, an upside-down fork at the front, and a rear monoshock setup. With 210mm of front travel and 200mm at the rear, it's ready to handle rocky trails or smooth highways with ease. Rolling on 21-inch front and 17-inch rear wheels wrapped in enduro tires, this bike promises grip and confidence across any terrain. Weighing in at under 200 kilograms and with a 16-liter fuel tank, it's designed for long adventures without the need for constant refueling. Riders will also appreciate details like an adjustable windscreen, aluminum engine guard, and switchable ABS, giving more freedom on dirt roads. Kawasaki offers two versions of this model. The standard KLE 500 already comes well equipped, while the KLE 500 SE takes things further, featuring handguards, LED indicators, a TFT color display with smartphone connectivity, and extra touches for serious touring enthusiasts. Aimed at those who crave adventure without excess weight, the new KLE 500 blends classic endurance with modern versatility. It's compact, rugged, and unmistakably Kawasaki. The bike is expected to launch in Germany by March 2026, priced at under 7,000 euros. An incredible offer for riders seeking real-world adventure. The 2026 Kawasaki KLE 500. A legend reborn, tougher, smarter, and ready to carry the spirit of freedom wherever the road takes you.
An interesting rumor comes from Kawasaki. A 400cc inline 4-cylinder naked motorbike is reportedly on the Japanese company's release list for 2026. This vehicle, tentatively named the Z400 RS, is said to carry on the high-performance ZX4R. This might be great news for fans of modern retro sport bikes, as Kawasaki is known for reviving classic DNA with a splash of modern technology. Reports state that the Z400 RS is the third model in the ZRS series, following the already available Z900 RS and Z650 RS. A 4-cylinder engine with a maximum power output of 77 PS will remain the backbone, with a contemporary heart based on the ZX4R. However, the exhaust shape will most likely be altered to conform to the traditional style design. The renowned Z1000 S model is anticipated to serve as the inspiration for the design's powerful vintage vibe. Given Kawasaki's reputation, the Z400 RS likely receive an SE version with more goodies. There could be a high-end model with suspension, like the ZX4R, to appeal to enthusiasts of high performance. However, the official name is still uncertain. Possible trademark constraints may compel Kawasaki to resurrect the venerable Zephyr series or take on another name, like FX. The Z400 RS's widely circulated computer-generated graphics has succeeded in drawing attention to its design. Young Machine, Japan's leading automotive media organization, publicized the news, even though it was entirely theoretical. The image makes it clear how powerfully this model conveys a sense of the past. The round, white-lined fuel tank is a perfect replica of the 1970s Kawasaki original. The spherical headlamps with enormous headlight housings accentuate the antique appearance, and the flat two-tie seat provides a classic sense while being comfortable for the rider and passenger. All of this suggests that the Z400 RS will be a motorbike that is both extremely quick and aesthetically beautiful if the design is altered for the production model.
The Kawasaki Heavy Industries Group will display the Kawasaki Corio as a concept product at the Osaka, Japan show in mid-April 2025. Is mass production in the cards? According to Kawasaki, this type of technology may become a reality in 2050, which is not very soon. Furthermore, it is unclear whether this vehicle is classified as a motorbike, zoids, electric scooter, or animal robot. However, if it is mass-produced, Kawasaki will be recognized as one of the forerunners of this type of groundbreaking and inventive vehicle. Since this motorcycle has a 150cc HUI hydrogen-fueled engine, which is known to be more efficient and ecologically friendly, it turns out that it is not incorrect to classify it as a motorcycle. However, the engine serves as a source of hybrid electrical energy rather than a driving force, enabling the four bionic legs to move in a manner similar to that of an animal's body. The shape itself is very futuristic, whether it imitates a horse, tiger, or dog. It is clear from the design that it is like a future vehicle in a sci-fi movie. This vehicle is intended to be able to explore further to places that cannot be visited by conventional vehicles. Well, can you wait until 2050? I even guess that China will probably step forward first, and it is possible that they will imitate and develop this kind of technology for mass production and sale in the near future. So let's just wait for the surprise. Kawasaki's Corio robot horse is not just a vehicle, but a new way of interacting with technology. It is not just an Oriental mind, but also the pinnacle of modern technology. If the Corio concept comes to fruition, it will completely change the way we view vehicles.
Kawasaki is reviving its legendary Street Fighter tradition with two new motorcycles, the 2026 Z1100 and Z1100 SE. Both models were first announced for the European market, but have already been registered in the United States, meaning a global announcement is only a matter of time. Powering the bikes is the 1099 cubic centimeter inline-4 engine, also used in the Ninja 1100 SX and Versys 1100. This engine is an improvement over the previous 1043 cubic centimeters version, now with a longer stroke, a heavier flywheel, and updates to the intake ports, camshaft, valve springs, and pistons. The old dual exhaust system has been replaced with a 4:2:1 on the right side, resulting in a cleaner appearance and more efficient performance. Power output reaches 134 horsepower at 9,000 revolutions per minute with 83.3 pound-feet of torque at 7,600 revolutions per minute. In terms of design, Kawasaki's signature Sugumi style remains a key feature, but now with new touches: a fin-curved undercowl, a more modern LED light, and wider, yet more forward handlebars. The result is a more natural riding position with an even more aggressive Street Fighter appearance. Modern technology is also a major draw. 4 riding modes, a 6-axis IMU, traction control, wheelie control, and cornering ABS are standard features. Cruise control, a 2-way quick shifter, and a 5-inch TFT display with smartphone connectivity for complete navigation and settings are also included. The standard version relies on a fully adjustable Showa SFFBP front suspension, a horizontal backlink rear shock, and a Brembo braking system with dual 310mm discs at the front. UK pricing starts at £11,099 or approximately $14,800. The Z1100 SE variant, meanwhile, is more luxurious, featuring a special color combination, Kawasaki's signature green wheels, gold-plated forks, and Öhlins S46 suspension. The braking system has also been upgraded with premium Brembo monoblock brakes with larger rotors. The SE model starts at 12,699 pounds, or approximately $16,940 US, with a powerful engine, advanced electronics, reliable suspension, and an even sharper Sugoi design. The Z1100 and Z1100 SE are poised to extend the Z family's dominance in the naked motorcycle world.
According to reports, Kawasaki is developing a new model that is prepared for public release. One of the models that will be released is very distinctive since it adopts a throwback look similar to the Z900 RS. Even if the principal has not yet provided an official comment, although it has distinct appearance, the speculated model is based on the Kawasaki ZX25R. The most recent Kawasaki model will essentially follow the same design as the Z900 RS. The model that will be utilized is rather intriguing if you examine it attentively, particularly if the engine configuration, 250 cc's with 4 cylinders, is not used. Its ferocious older sister will be followed by the roaring noise made in the engine room. The circular lights and rearview mirrors on the Kawasaki ZX25 RS are also said to offer a throwback touch in terms of style or design. Normally shaped in an aerodynamic form, the tank has changed shape and is now merged with a single seat. The usage of front suspension is another feature that adds to this motorcycle's striking design. In order to enhance driving enjoyment, the Kawasaki ZX25 RS concept bike will use an upside-down shock breaker. Looking at the leaked engine that will be utilized, we can see that it has a 250cc 4-cylinder 4-stroke engine with DOHC technology support, and it follows the same specs as the ZX25R. According to the ZX25R engine specs, it has a DOHC injection system and a 249.8cc 4-cylinder 4-stroke engine. At 15,500 RPM, the maximum output is 50 PS. When ram air is used, the maximum torque is 22.9 Newton-meters at 14,500 RPM, and the power improves by 51 PS at 15,500 RPM. This may be a great way for Kawasaki to grow their vintage market in the 250cc class if they actually develop the Z250 RS. This model may be of great interest to customers who value contemporary technologies, but yet desire a vintage appearance. Fans have yet to get an official word from Kawasaki. Time will tell whether the Z250 RS is a real thing or simply a rumor.